towards B here for NRG.
Full faith in the singular player of FNS to kind of lock down that A site. Feels no pressure yet, so he's just fine. And they're going looking. Crashies getting curious, and the swing on the corner. Perfect. Wolfen wants one, trade down, back and forth. Trexx stands for two, but quickly goes down. And it looks like NRG want to send a message early.
And the timing on that was perfect. The flash comes through just as the orb drops from Som. See, Victor got to be careful here. The wide swing, koldamenta isolates the first, but Som good for the trade. Sheydos,
come on.
Find a response. It's a Killjoy 1v1 here.
It's your dream come true, Mike. Old Tommy the Turmeric going to be coming up now. Spike is safe to get back in hand. That's fine. 35 seconds. Going to secure the flank, make sure nothing's there. He has no idea where FNS is for now. So he's going to try and play it smart and play it safe, but a fight is inevitable. And the angle for FNS...
How deep does he clear on site here, though?
That's the question, isn't it? A quick glance, and the shot's good! Sheydos! Again, I still have Sage there, so should be brought back up nice and quick, but ardiis gets punished by Wolfen, exploring on his own. No utility to attempt a motion, but it's Victor to quickly quell that. Falling away towards the site, but Koi want in.
Unfortunately, 26 HP on Victor, nearly caught off guard there. NRG have to try and find a response to this. Actually, the wall comes up. Nobody's swinging on the back of it, but actually, the lockdown invested here will clear some space, but Snowman's still playable here for NRG. Should at least guarantee the plant, though.
Oh, starxo's in trouble. Needs to be really careful about this. They're taking a fair amount of chip damage for themselves, but should have enough time off the back of the KJ ult to at least get the plant down. But how safe are they on the fallback? Actually made it safely into post-plant too. Yeah, very surprising.
No snake bites available, and I don't think actually any nano swarms on this, so it's going to be a dry post-plant here for Koi.
Around the world. Keep your eyes on, who is it? starxo going walkabout. He's going late flank through middle. Hasn't been noted.
Victor just gave it up. He spotted him.
Victor is in so much danger. Now there's a problem though, because they've got their mind split in two places, and Trexx starts farming. 3 huge kills, and NRG left in tatters. Victor's eyes turn towards middle, and it's all but a ruse. It's all but a distraction. The time is just singing him the way out of this round. koldamenta to close, and Koi off to the perfect stop. Nothing still.
Should hit these steps though.
It's huge. What a swing from Wolfen as well. You felt as though ardiis was good for that crash. She's still standing. Don't know how. The absolute flood of utility on the side is going to put him right under pressure. The flank is on though. Koi not feeling comfortable just yet. They want another pick, but you can see them halting for a second, pausing for composure. See if there's any oversteps, and no one is so far.
They've got bodies on the line here to try and defend. That's the Owl Drone. Late investment here.
How is crashies alive?
Utility to clear crashies.
10 seconds. They've got to make a move towards the site. And Summer Victor saving NRG in this. Really sitting deep now, NRG. Didn't want to take that risk after ardiis lost his head in just that prior round. But still, one going to come through. And Trexx on guard duty. Takes down Victor. Crashies with a whole lot of info, but not a lot of ability to really do much about the pressure coming on off the back of it. So again, spamming in. ardiis takes a little bit of damage himself. They're looking for that first step in on this retake, and it may be off the back of this Hunter's Fury coming through, and absolutely maybe now. Trexx goes down, but not before he actually managed to convert onto Victor. The timing, no. FNS! He's made a bit of a meal of it. This could be deadly now. Problems are plenty, Mike.
Does find it though. koldamenta will fall here. FNS, can he find anything else? No. starxo deals with it. Trexx finds a follow-up. Wall's still available for ardiis, but still got a drone, still got the recon to deal with. Some should they force in.
Res up. There's Sheydos on guard duty. Trexx quickly handling business, and ardiis even gets tagged in this. So they've lost even more. Yes, koldamenta goes down, but still, it's just FNS, Som, and ardiis to try and quickly get back towards the A site. All drawn towards B, all drawn towards mid, and a quick read and a correct decision from Koi to instantly go towards A.
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful decision making.
A very safe plant as well with no pressure coming back through on site. FNS actually going to invest the lockdown here with the Hunter's Fury being burnt up from Trexx. We'll see really what it buys. Again, when they're not behind screens, it only really gives them access towards the orb. You can see where it cuts off here. It's a safe plant.
Okay, what's the plan here? Oh, this could be nice. Gives him a bit of cover. That's the only issue, though. Has to back away 18 HP, and he's lost all the bodies in the meantime. All alone, barely breathing. ardiis would have to work miracle. He's going to hit the steps here, and now he's going to see the players. Falls away from this and probably rightly considered. Quick trade does take down Wolfen, but the site's now under scrutiny. We do note that, again, it was ardiis who hit that early rotate towards the on that B site, but the fight in middle's won out by starxo. And crashies on the quick flank is going to miss the vast majority. There's still one player even behind this Trexx, waiting ever so patiently for his time. The plant comes in, the timing's atrocious. Trexx gets it on a platter, spotting out one in the second, looking likely. Trexx, sharp as ever. And now it's just ardiis, completely navigated around, didn't even get a chance into this round. I love that. How do we get around the up? Well, we just play it up the guts, up middle.
I'd love to accredit this towards the awareness of being, it's going to be on an extremity, right?
Yeah.
The weakness is going to be in mid. And what's FNS got to deal with is 3 bodies barreling into kitchen. Is that even here with the setup? They're stacked up as 3, ready to explode on the back of that alarm bot contact. We'll find a consolation, but only really revealing himself here. Prone to losing this now. Trexx on the first swing. And Sheydos picking up the slack elsewhere as well. Might even catch him.
Gave it a good fight. Operating. And here's the burst again. Wolfen instantly going to fight towards Som. Som great dealing with the first though. Front line dealt with. Now you got to look towards who else is remaining. We know that Koi are running as a pack in this. There's 3 players who are the heavy hitters and they're mostly still standing. Som though yet to be cleared fully from this. Rez comes in. Do they get a punish? Huge from Som! Holding it down!
Yeah, this... I mean, if Sheydos lives, then yeah, sure, but...
Didn't love this. If I'm honest, that put...
No second swing. I mean, starxo's trying to follow off the drone. Som's going to find another kill onto koldamenta here.
Nicely played round so far by NRG, but it is been left on a platter here. Sheydos, Wolfen, and trexx trying to navigate a way through, and Som can play that back line. ardiis yet to be checked on, does do well. Finds Wolfen, extends a little bit of play here. 3v2, and Som, perfect timing. Lovely approach there. Buys a little couple of seconds as well. Going to be a nuisance, and Sheydos not being given a fair fight. There isn't one to be had. Turns the flash, but he can't turn this round. He's not going to be sitting there top of the scoreboard, but he's certainly doing the damage. Lovely work. Big connection towards Victor. That's now a little bit of a problem. You're going to isolate FNS if he tries to stick around here. He can't do much more. It's down to the 3 there, hitting towards the site.
crashies and ardiis, though. Look at them.
To find starxo, trying to navigate around potentially. starxo yet to get checked on, and trexx has found crashies. This is a bit bizarre to me, and starxo can just back away here, gets away with his life. No success being found. So FNS, yes, has gone deep towards A, but to what value? There's still utility in play here.
Just now dealing with the turret. The alarm bot's still there, so Sheydos is going to know nobody's followed through on that.
Som, how much can this one man do? This again is calling for such a huge round, and he's actually in the right place for it. Gonna fight koldamenta. There is a second on the site as well, but it's gonna be starxo just worming his way around, trying to find the angle. He gets it, Koi! Huge punish. Denying Som, denying ardiis, and they noted earlier where FNS was. They are gonna sit.
A long list of options in terms of the plant spot. Victor actually settling for default here.
I love this. Going back in just to ensure that that res does not come through, and Som is putting in serious work. Sheydos finally pulls the trigger, takes down one on the site. Som's been found, it's a 3v3, but time, the KJ ult has come into effect, and ardiis is going to get counter ult comes in. starxo on the punish, and now just 2. FNS and Victor, and where do they go?
Got to back away. Koi actually respecting the lockdown as well. Nothing detained here on either side.
Time. They got to get a move on
Victor.
Victor.
Up so much.
He's going to have his knife back, he's going to have his flash back, he's got so much kit still to play with. Sheydos still alive, FNS is there, he can get back onto this one. Oh, and Victor's found starxo! Sheydos with a quick trade, but time is everything, and is running out for them. FNS, he can't do it in time! It's done for, it's 11 for NRG!
What a round for NRG to pull out here.
I wouldn't call that weak with Sheydos on it now.
No.
Flash is enough. As contact found, slips away, does call for help, but no one's going to be there super quick. Yes, trexx does actually adjust really well. This is a little bit of an adjustment. Trexx coming in to bail out is massive. Now they can start working this down. They would have at least noted 3 now, noting it all. That's the spike lost, and Koi crunched them in towards kitchen. And you're going to have FNS and crashies, irrelevant to outcome. Crashies would have to pull off miracles here. And he's got the first step. 35 seconds, finds the second. crashies is fighting as best he can, but being closed in on. Another! Wolfen springs into effect. We're tied up again, 11-11.
What is that lineup? All the way towards back kitchen, but no command popped over towards A site here.
4 players here so early on.
NRG expect this resistance.
starxo going to find Victor. Trade comes in. The site is manic, but it's crashies again. The pen stage from crashies. Animal on the site. Finding 3 critical kills. Trexx, heroics again. With this, come on. This is going to be hard work. First touch on the spike. Going to try and draw out the initial utility. There's a little bit of a look, but not too much intention behind it. Som willing to put life on the line for this now. Maybe even first contact once that wall does drop. There it is. Say hello. Som says hello to 2 and bye. finally goes down, but it's down to 3. Wolfen, starxo, and trexx. How much more can they do? It's not looking likely. Wolfen, desperate, and desperation ain't working. starxo now with a judge. So not cheap. Trexx is in for a world of trouble here. And the panic, you can see it there. Didn't realize what he was up against by any means. And FNS with an early punish.
I love this smoke here just outside bricks to deny the information. NRG happy to creep up behind it. And actually, yeah, the ping comes onto hell here.
Yeah, Wolfen's in so much shape. How's he won that fight? ardiis look good for it there. Maybe an outgun and over. Peek on it, but a quick trade, and FNS is keeping them in this game, but on towards the side. starxo only going to get one. The trade's coming back in from koldamenta. Victor there. They are on the side. They're still trying to battle it out. Sheydos can't do it again. And we'll have to now rescind the control towards garage release initially. No big hit towards the side, but now with that amount of utility coming in, they know that they've lost that. So many ults now coming through. This will be a full retake at this point. I'm looking to see what's anyone trying to work anything in him. No, this is all just going to be respect the plant. They'll probably push up a little towards CT. You've got a deeper garage hold, but other than that...
being, there's no flank here.
Nope.
So, Som's going to feel really comfortable at the bottom of C-Long here. Couple of members of Koi maybe looking to flank garage, but with a double stack in there from NRG, this is problematic here. Haven't got that same pop from CT this time around.
They absolutely don't. There's very little pressure coming in unison here. Victor finally feels it coming in through the top of garage. That looks like a high priority, and yes, the paranoia catches, so they do manage to start taking in towards garage. Looking towards CT, they don't have to find the same success. crashies holding them back with a second. Now koldamenta needs to do some serious work. 3 is all he can find, and that's all he's going to get.
I almost want to see the lockdown set up here as... They've got actually the counter nano swarms for it.
Yeah, so... looking to see what they try and make this work with. A swing and a jump just off the back of the contact, but great trades for ardiis. Finding 2 being pivotal to this round. Make it a third, ardiis dicing them up. And just holding towards CT, waiting for that next victim, that next player who dare do it. And no one feels that they can. Trexx, ooh, damage done, yes,
1
but
HP for ardiis.
Unconfirmed. Our bar's got for the boys.
Got to see something from this 3-man setup on A.
Now, the harder
initially
part,
here, brilliant. First tick in the box. Wolfen, does he get caught on the way back out? No.
Lovely.
Come away. Completely untraded first blood here, and it's Som to fall. No smokes available for NRG.
But they're already in on the B side somewhat. koldamenta really keeping note of that, though. Does find Victor, but it was ardiis who slipped through. And yeah, Koi now starting to go through the motions. It's working perfectly. Koi looking comfortable now. And ardiis last one alive. It ain't pretty, but he gets the job done. No point saving now. In we go. Site now taken. ardiis plants the flag there and actually takes the scalp off of trexx. What a shot. Trexx looks so unaware there was even a chance of that. And koldamenta chomping at the bit to try and maybe find a fight through CT. No. And we're actually going to see the lockdown coming in, but this time it's
all a fake.
Yep. Oh my god, the spike's over towards A. Well. And you still got the slip through here as well from ardiis. He's still doing him dirty. Victor's already. NRG. This is perfection from them. And now starxo.
starxo doesn't know where it's planted. He doesn't know where it's planted.
Lost
oh, no.
and confused.
It's painful. Yeah. The penny's dropped. The penny's dropped. And this is the thing, NRG just absolutely...
The stinger, I say just because of where we're at right now. He's going to hear these steps, he's going to call it out. So Wolfen.
Spacing again. Wolfen is half a mile ahead of the rest of the team. And he's punished for it.
And it's given them a way back in. Yeah, yes, there's still utility with Koi, but there's the same to be said with NRG, and they've got a couple of guns here. ardiis has the rifle, as does FNS.
ardiis actually being given a second or third shot, and thank God Sheydos finds that headshot.
That was getting sloppy, getting messy, and now they're losing out on numbers. trexx going to try and at least bulk up some of the defense on towards C-Long, and by all accounts, it's looking okay. FNS is going to have to try and find 3, sitting pretty deep towards Long. I think he knows that rifle is more valuable than the chance of him being able to convert into this round here.
Flash available.
Okay. ardiis just sting Long, finds Sheydos, it's gorgeous. NRG posting up pretty aggressively on these angles, not sitting deep by any means, and actually not falling back, but they have lost sight control. koldamenta, so unaware, didn't even turn! Didn't even look towards it. And now just 2 on the site here, surrounded. No comfort to be found. Maybe can fall away too long, but they need to win a fight and find some safety somewhere. The chip damage coming out from trexx could have given them a second to breathe and think, but it ain't going to be for long.
Set up here for the utility as well. trexx forced a little closer towards spawn.
Trexx.
Not caught by the paranoia though.
He needs to. He might be good. Oh, FNS keeps on running and trexx just falls. starxo a 1v4. Position is pretty considered. They had players in sewer, they had CT dealt with.
Either.
There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. He's dead and buried. NRG smothered.
Actually, responses there from crashies, and he should find info. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
The Hunter's Fury just slowed things down.
Oh,
It's a double tag.
This could be massive, and it is. Crashies finding koldamenta.
Another 2 tags.
He's done so much damage to the lockdown just to make sure he's safe.
Look
But
at the
now they're
time.
hesitant. They've got 35 seconds, and they've got no information. They've got nowhere
There's
to
still
go.
2 on C, Lauren.
Garage is a player in it. Wolfen's running into his death. He has no idea. They already cleared it earlier, but Som's here. Perfect play from
Oh
Som.
my God.
Positioning divine. He's read the round. And now trexx. It's a formality again.
Sheydos considering the lockdown here.
But look at the flank. 4 players on the flank, and trexx is util in hand. There's no one here. If he
It's a
crests that
big
corner,
paranoia.
that's 2 caught with the paranoia. It's going to call all the players in. starxo takes a whole lot of damage. He's down to 6 HP. They got to buy time. They got to do something. koldamenta dives into the jaws of it. trexx stunned. NRG battering them down. And a 3v2. Wolfen and starxo still alive in a switch of position. Som dips in towards the site, avoids the stun. Still fighting, still standing, tapping on the spike for Wolfen. He's behind both of them. Finds them.
Oh my God.
What a time for the young gun to find some form. There's so much of it on the ground still. Wolfen's going to take a fair amount of damage. Yeah, softened up, comfortable for Victor. No sweat for him. The smoke into play, and Koi gets sent back. They did not find the impact, but they can't even quickly springboard. Still util in towards Garage. Position now noted. They're not finding what they need here, but a quick flex towards C. Again, do they dare keep doing this? And Victor, he's on the hunt. He's feeling confidence. He's got the boys beside him. trexx on the flank can only do so much. Finds one.
What?
What is that from Victor?
Oh my God.
What in God's name is that? koldamenta now surrounded. He's dead. He's buried. And Victor sends him to his grave.
What the hell was that from Victor? To close out Haven. Absolute insanity. But NRG comfortably closing things out, sending